Hey everyone, welcome back to Tales from the Wild, the podcast where we dive into the weirdest, wildest stories out there. I'm Red Panda, and today we've got a mind-bending tale for you. It's about a scientist, a time machine, and a decision that could change everything.
That's right, Red Panda. This isn't your typical time travel story. It's got twists, turns, and a moral dilemma that'll leave you questioning what you'd do in the same situation. So, buckle up because we're about to take you on a wild ride through the time traveler's dilemma.
Okay, so let's set the stage. Dr. Evelyn Carter, a brilliant but slightly eccentric scientist, has just completed her life's work. A time machine. She's not interested in grand historical events. No, she wants to test her invention with something small, something insignificant. She decides to travel back to 1985 and stop a random kid from spilling his milkshake at a diner. It's a harmless experiment, or so she thinks.
Evelyn steps into her machine, sets the coordinates, and whoosh! She's back in 1985. She watches as the kid fumbles with his milkshake, and with a quick nudge, she prevents the spill. Mission accomplished. She returns to the present, expecting everything to be exactly as she left it. But when she steps out of the machine, the world is different.
Gone are the familiar skylines of her city. Instead, towering megastructures loom overhead and drones buzz through the air like swarms of bees. The streets are eerily quiet, and the few people she sees are glued to strange devices, their faces blank. Evelyn's heart races as she realizes something's gone terribly wrong. She checks the date. It's still 2023, but this isn't her 2023.
Desperate to fix things, Evelyn jumps back into her machine and returns to 1985. This time, she lets the kid spill the milkshake, thinking it'll undo the damage. But when she returns to the present, things are even worse. The world is now a war-torn wasteland, with factions fighting over dwindling resources. Time travel has been outlawed, and Evelyn is hunted as a criminal for tampering with the past.
Panicked, Evelyn tries again. She goes back to 1985, but this time she doesn't interfere at all. She just observes. When she returns to the present, she finds herself in a utopia. Poverty and disease have been eradicated, and people seem happier than ever. But as she digs deeper, she discovers the dark truth. This utopia is built on a foundation of surveillance and control. Personal freedoms have been sacrificed for the greater good.
Evelyn is torn. She knows she can restore the original timeline, the world she knew and loved, but it wasn't perfect. It had its flaws: inequality, suffering, injustice. This new world, while imperfect in its own way, has solved many of those problems. But at what cost? And is it even her place to decide which version of reality should exist?
And that's the time traveler's dilemma for you, a story that's equal parts science fiction and moral philosophy with a dash of heart-pounding action. Thanks for joining us on this journey, and don't forget to subscribe for more wild tales like this one.
Until next time, stay curious, stay wild, and remember, every choice you make could change everything. Peace out.